Are we live? How's it going, everybody? My name is Fernando Lopez, and I'm here to talk about better breakup solutions. How you doing today? I'm gonna test. Can you hear me? Please comment below if you can hear me. And I meant for this live to go into the Better Breakup Solutions page, and I believe I need a 24-hour notice to give to YouTube. So now I'm doing this on my personal page. I hope you're doing well. And this is an experiment. And I'm super excited about this experiment because what I'm going to do today is we're going to go into YouTube. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to look for advice on breakup and see what the people that we love and trust and our role models are telling us about breakup and the advices they're giving us and what we can use and what we can build upon. We can improve what they have, the gifts they've given us and all the wisdom. Are you ready? Are you excited? And the reason I'm doing this, you might be asking, is because a few years ago, me and my ex at the time, we found ourselves in a road trip, and we're going to Lake Tahoe. We're going to snowboard for 7 days, and we found ourselves about 4 hours into the drive. It was a 10-hour drive to Lake Tahoe. We found ourselves in a situation where we realized we were not meant to be together, yet we had 7 days in front of us to go ahead and enjoy ourselves and have a romantic getaway. And we decided to break up after the vacation. And what happened was the genesis of the Better Breakup Solutions. We had 7 days to come up with ideas and to break up better. And what happened was something that was nothing short of extraordinary, because we had an amazing breakup. We're not calling it the amazing breakup. I'm calling it the better breakup, because a few of my friends said there's no such thing as an amazing breakup or a perfect breakup. So I'm here to tell you that if you're ready for a better breakup, then the Better Breakup Solution might be something that you are interested in spending time in and investing in. So you ready for today? I'm going to share my screen and let's get into it. So I'm going to click on share screen here. And the one I'm going to choose is this one. I'm going to share sound and share. Can you see my screen? If you see, please comment below. And so here's all I did here is I put breakup advice on the search bar here on the top. And as you can see, there's breakup advice for men, women, for girls, for guys. Oh, breakup advice, TikTok, Jocko Willink. Okay, celebrities, Bill Burr, for the dumper. This is great. I've never seen this one before. Breakup advice for the dumper. Interesting. Breakup advice motivation, breakup advice Matthew Hussey, breakup advice by Sandeep Maheshwari. Cool, awesome. So this is what we have. So the first one here is TEDx, and I'm looking for ones such as this one. So someone that maybe either is a relationship coach, or someone that does this for a living, or has a following and people listen to them. So how to get over a breakup, relationship advice, 24,000 views by Amanda. Let's click on this one.
Hey everyone, it is Amanda Politano. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on my post notifications so that you don't miss an upload. Before we get started, first of all, I dyed my hair like...
Okay, wonderful. I love her looks. I love her energy. I love her nude hair. And the reason I stopped is because, I want to keep the topic here of breakups. So check this out. Breakups are something that everyone goes through at some point in their lives. They can be super hard to get through. So today I'm going to give you guys some advice. I talked about things that helped me get through my breakup and answer some of your relationship questions. Great. Awesome. What I like, before we go into her content, and by the way, I haven't watched this video, so I'm doing this on the fly. It's just I've done this before on my, not go live, but done some research on what the advice is out there right now. And what I found, well, I won't tell you what I found. Okay. I won't pre-frame you or frame you. Let's just go with what she talks about here.
Black. So let me know in the comments if you guys.
And the goal here is to find ways that we can learn from this person. And if there's anything that the Better Breakup Solutions can help as well. Amanda Politano.
My new hair, I really like it. Thing is good. And we're just gonna get a little personal today. So ever since I went through my breakup about 6 months ago, I have gotten so many questions just asking me like how I got through it, what I did to get over it, what I did to distract myself. Like, I don't know, I just have gotten so many questions about how I dealt with it, because you guys always say that like I seem so happy and like it seems like I just got through it well, I guess. And you guys ask for advice. So basically this video is going to be giving you guys like breakup advice and relationship advice. I don't really know if I'm qualified to be doing this, but I'm gonna kind of just give you guys like things that helps me. And I also asked you guys to ask me on Instagram specific questions that you want me to answer about that sort of thing. And I just thought that this could be helpful, because breakups are things that every girl goes through. I mean, every person in general, not just girls obviously, but yeah, breakups are just something, they're just a part of life. Look at this family behind me. Oh my god, this is so awkward.
That's good.
Before I start, I just want to say like,
okay, I like something she said here. Breakups are part of life. And so since they're part of life, how can we do them better?
obviously every single breakup is different, and so it's a little bit different each person's experience and like how they have to get through it and stuff. This is so awkward that this family is just right here. Why don't they just go? I think that's the first thing to do right off the bat. It's gonna take a little bit and it's gonna be a little bit hard to do at first, but to remove all things, like all memories of them that are in sight. You don't have to throw them out, you don't have to burn them, you don't have to throw them on their front lawn, you don't have to do any of that crazy shit. Just get them out of sight, out of mind. Take down the photos, hide away the sweatshirts, move it. Just move it out of sight so that you don't get constant reminders of them. I personally redid my room a little bit because I spent a lot of time.
I think great advice, right? Out of sight, out of mind, remove things, remind you of them. Great. And I'm laughing here because, you know, after doing the Better Breakup Solutions for a few months now and offering it as a session, it's clear to see that, you know, nowadays in our society, it's still, the breakup is seen still as the medical field is seen or treated, and what I mean by medical field is if you live in the US or in a Western country, but mostly let's talk about the US because that's what I'm familiar with. When you go to the doctor, what does the doctor do? What does the doctor ask you? Is it like, so what's the problem? Or how you feeling? Do you have any pain? So it's usually dealing with the post or the event after, you know, so it's like the symptoms. It's not usually the root cause of things, it's the symptoms. Tell me about the symptoms. So hearing, what's her name again here? It's Amanda. Hearing an amazing Amanda here talk about, you know, removing things that remind you of them. It's, you know, talking about the symptoms. It's talking about something bad. Like, you know, if something bad happened, I don't want to be reminded of it. Okay. So that's a frame. It's a frame that society, we still have it. And the goal with the better breakup solutions is that, say, 20 years from now, that's not the case. That actually 20 years from now, if enough people do the better breakup solutions, they'll see a breakup it's a good thing. It's actually a good thing, and be grateful, be thankful for the lessons, and see it as a good thing, because it's going to be in the memory. If something's going to be in your memory, or something's going to be on your timeline, if we're talking about therapy as well, would you like something good to be there or something bad? And if you are at cause, maybe we're going too deep a little bit too soon here, and sometimes I can't help myself, but if you're at cause of your life, meaning you cause your feelings, you cause everything in your life, and meaning how you react to things, you are a cause of how you react to the breakup, how you react to your ex, how you react to how they treated you. You choose. So your choice of your intelligence of choosing words and labels for the feelings, it's really up to you. I'm going too deep too soon here, and I'm going to bring it to the surface level. Let's stick to the breakup here. Amanda, exactly. Let's continue listening to her. So one thing that the better breakup solution could help here for Amanda and her viewers here would be that, yes, it makes sense that if you don't want to see something bad, you remove your the sweatshirts, the photographs, anything that reminds you of them. And can you label that breakup as something good, so that you can still remove the reminders? But if you all of a sudden find something in your story, something like how Facebook or Google Photos reminds us, a year ago this is what you did, and you get a photo, so can you reframe the breakup so it was something that was so good for you because it taught you what? And then you come up with the lessons. Oh, he taught me this. He taught me what I don't like in a relationship. It taught me how I can actually become, I can choose better. I can have more self-worth. It taught me that I don't like people that are clingy. He taught me that I don't like people that are disrespectful. So seeing that, all those things that you didn't like, and seeing the breakup and that person as the source of beautiful lessons that now you can use in life. Does that make sense? Yes? All right, let's continue listening to Amanda here.
In my room with him, so I redid my room because I'm psycho. Well, I didn't redo it. I got a new comforter, got a new dresser. These are things I already wanted to do, but I just did them so that I could feel like it's my space again, and just feel like it's new and fresh. I don't know. I just think that that's really important, to just get the memories out of your sight, archive those Instagram photos, and start thriving, Also, I just really want to stress, I feel like for me, everybody's you look so happy, like you were just thriving right away, which is just not true. I think that it is okay to be sad, and it's okay to let yourself feel your emotions, because I know for me, sometimes I just hold everything in, and then everything just comes out all at once, and I just break down all at once. But I think it's okay to let yourself feel those emotions, let yourself be sad, because obviously it's a normal thing to be sad after a breakup. I feel like social media makes it look like you just have to automatically glow up and start thriving after a breakup. That is not it. You're allowed to be sad. It is completely fine to be sad. So let yourself feel sad. Don't go posting.
Good stuff. Very, very, very good stuff. Allow yourself to be sad. And I agree. I totally agree. Allow yourself to be sad. And for those of you, you probably know, is watching me for the first time ever. For those of you that have worked with me and known me, know that I laugh, not because I'm laughing at someone talking about being sad or sadness, is because people that work through me know that we do a protocol and a technique called mental and emotional release, which releases all negative emotions, including sadness. And when a client comes to see me and work with me, one of the things that we do first is to do that, is to release all negative emotions from the memories, preserve the learnings, preserve the lessons. And I help them reframe things and emotions, negative emotions, so much to the point where they used to be triggered to feel sad for something, which if you are triggered to feel sad about something, you're going to activate your fight and flight system, which causes stress. And if your body's under stress, what happens to your immunity? Your immune system, exactly, it's going to lower. And if your immune system is lower, you will be, what's going to happen? You won't be feeling amazing, will you? You'll be prone to developing things such as what tell me some things you're prone to. I don't want to put words in your mouth or in your mind, but you get the point, right? How we copy each other so much. We copy people, we copy our peers, our family members, and we think we have to do the same thing that they did. We think we have to continue the, say, cultural norm, if there's such a thing, of being sad when you break up. So I'm not here to say that don't be appropriate with feelings. Have appropriate sadness, appropriate fear. Those are healthy things that keeps us alive. If we have appropriate fear, we are going to know how fast we drive. We're going to know if we're going too fast. There's that appropriate fear telling us, hey, you're going too fast. So it's good to have the appropriate fear, appropriate sadness. What's not good is when the sadness become inappropriate, when it's too much. And the reason I was laughing there is the conditioning that I have been through to reframe sadness, to quickly reframe, okay, I'm going to release the sadness. I'm going to learn from it. What's the lesson here? And I'm going to get back to what I want. So this would be what you would want. For me is laughter, joy, happiness. For you, it might be the same or something different. The point is that you do you. Okay. The point is that you follow your values, you follow your purpose, if you have found it. And if you haven't, then welcome to life. The purpose can be whatever you want. Okay. You may not find your purpose. Some people say you create, you choose your purpose. And so it is whatever it is that you say it is. And here it's me again, going too deep, too fast. Let's go back to amazing Amanda. Continue listening to her.
Pictures of you crying. Don't go texting them essays. Don't go calling them crying. Like, don't do any of that, but let yourself be sad. I also think that another thing that really helps is talking to your friends. Just talking to them, having people to talk to, and just like surrounding yourself with good people who love you and care about you is really, 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 really important. I genuinely don't know what I would do without my friends. They are always there for me when I need them, and I just love them so much. They really helped me stay happy through it. Also your family, like talk to your family, just talk to people, let your emotions out, like let your thoughts out, talk about it, and surround yourself with people that make you happy. I personally don't think that throwing yourself at other guys.
Great. Love that advice, Amanda. Friends, talk to friends, talk to family. One of the things we do in a Better Breakup solution protocol is to create an announcement, meaning as you're going through the Better Breakup solution protocol, there's a part where you type, a message that you're going to announce to your friends and family that you just had this amazing experience through the protocol, and that you are ending the relationship with your partner, or you already ended it. And you're sending that message out to friends and family, which then sparks the conversations. Then, let's get together, let's talk about it. Let's have you over for coffee or dinner, come over, let's go out and talk about it and spend time with friends and family. So the importance of having that close circle of friends that make life Beautiful. I mean, what would life be without friends? So love this advice, Amanda. Let's continue listening.
Is gonna help. I mean, you do you, boo. You do you. But like throwing yourself at other people is just like a distraction for a little bit, and then you're gonna like go home and be alone and be sad. It doesn't really help you in the long run. I feel like throwing yourself at other people is something that kind of will end up making you feel worse. I don't know. I didn't do that personally. Right when I went through my breakup, it was quarantine, so I was forced to kind of like deal with my emotions. I don't know why, like I am oddly really good at dealing with things like that, like being sad. I'm very independent and I'm okay with being alone. Like I don't need somebody else to feel okay, and I think that's really important, and I think that this really taught me that. I took my time in quarantine focusing on myself, and even now, like I fully just want to focus on myself. I'm not throwing myself into a new relationship. I think that's also really important to just learn to be okay alone.
Amazing there, Amanda. Thanks. So being okay with being alone, right? That's important. And in the Better Breakup Solutions, and it's great that Amanda has been taking her time, not throwing herself at other people. And, as you can tell, she mentioned that a few times, throwing myself at people, not throwing herself at people. So that's probably something that has happened in the past. And I'm not here to analyze her, but if you find yourself connecting with those words, it's probably something that has happened in the past. And the goal in one of my opinions is to not so much like be alone after a breakup, which is great, okay, but to do you. And after you have the Better Breakup Solutions, you actually have a list, which is your blueprint for your next relationship. Yes, you actually get to write 3 lists, and one of them is a bonus list, which it's the blueprint for your next relationship, which shows you, and it's right there in front of you, who to look for. So that's how the Better Breakup Solution is so powerful. It's because not only it helps you have an empowered conversation with yourself, and if you're doing this with your partner, or your ex-partner, do that with them, but to also realize that out of the lessons you get to clearly in front of you have the blueprint for your next relationship. So you can take your time to say, like Amanda is doing here, to not go into a relationship right away, or if you're ready, you can, because you're whole, perfect, and complete right out of the gate from the breakup. Because if you might know this, if you're a client or not. If you're a client, you of course know this, but if you're not, here's what we do. During the Better Breakup Solutions, we don't call it a breakup. Guess what we call it? We call it a relationship completion. It's a relationship completion. So you complete the relationship. There is, say, no processing. There's no processing of, I need time to X. I need time to be sad, or I need time to grieve. There's none of that. There's zero. You complete the relationship in its entirety in the 2 hours of the session, of the protocol. So if you choose to, you can go and be crystal clear and go for the next relationship if you want to, and you don't have to. It's important that you do you. And for some people, or for most people, in this, we're still in 2021. It's, they think it's appropriate to be sad after a breakup. So that's the norm. That's the appropriate for the time being. And hopefully 10, 20 years from now, that's not the case, because people see relationships ending as a blessing, as, thank you so much. I learned so much. Now I'm ready to, for my next relationship. And have it be something that's respectful and something that's empowering for both people. And it's a win-win. So people can go into relationships feeling like, yeah, I'm confident. I love this. I love you. I've known you for, maybe 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. I have amazing feelings for you, and I don't know all of you. I mean, well, my feelings say yes, let's have a relationship. And if it's like 6 months, 12 months into it, and you feel like, you know, it's I don't feel the same anymore, and I realize that our things are, not really, are not. Sorry, I'm getting some notifications here. Let me hide that. Okay, cool. That I don't feel like, we are meant to be anymore because of values. It's then great. Have a better breakup solution, or a relationship agreement to complete the relationship, and you both go on your separate paths, powerfully, and being empowered because of what you learned from the relationship. I mean, we're here on this planet, to do many things, and I believe one of them is to help each other evolve. So if we're here to help each other evolve, how about see relationships as for what they are, to help us learn to be better human beings. So I hope you, I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. I hope you enjoyed today. Thanks, Amanda Politano. If you like her, I like her already. First time I'm listening to her here, and I'm going to subscribe, and I'm going to like this video because I think she's great. She's got good energy here. And if you're ready to try the Better Breakup Solutions, I think you should. I'm going to be posting some links below, so go ahead and check it out, and hit that subscribe button, and also hit the like button. It will help with the algorithm. And if you have any questions or comments, and even if you disagree, please comment below. Okay, I am here on this path learning, and I love feedback. And if you're ready for a session, I'm going to put a link below as well, and you can schedule a session with me. I'm so happy that we got to connect today, and I'm going to be doing this more often. So stay tuned, and I'm sending you lots of love, and take care. Till next time.